everybody, and welcome to Fury Survivor Pixel Z, a brand new mobile survival game available for the low cost of free that you guys can go ahead and download through that link at the very tippity top of the description. This is a game that I've been playing for quite a while. It's available on the iOS and Android app stores. We're actually in the middle of Chapter 4, so I have been playing this game for a little bit to just get a hang for it and be able to showcase off to you guys some of the dope things that there are going on. I did also want to say a huge thank you to the creators of Fury Survival Pixel Z for sponsoring the video and supporting the channel. I do appreciate it a ton because, dude, this is a game that I've genuinely been having a blast with, and one that I'd love to potentially start from the beginning and have like a whole playthrough going on as well. So definitely let me know if that's something you guys would want to see by saying so in that comment section down below. Not to mention making sure to drop a like on the video and just making sure you're subscribed. And hey, that's an elite enemy over there we gotta fight. Sometimes when you come across these enemies like these that have these like glowing freaking green rays coming out from them, oh my god, he's summoning the power of like ancient Egyptian gods or something. Did you see those hieroglyphic looking things? All right, it's about time we use some of our special abilities like our rage mode. You know what? I'm sick of taking damage. Why don't I use my limited time shield over here that should be protecting me for a little bit and get back here? God dang it. This lightsaber will be your downfall. Oh my god, how close is he to dying? Because right now this dude, there you go, managed to take him down. He's starting to chill and hide behind this thing. But that's actually where this game is so awesome. Obviously, it has all the mobile survival elements, or not mobile necessarily. It is mobile, but it has all the survival elements, I should say, such as health, hunger, and water. In the bottom right-hand corner, we have some of our stockpiled foods that, as you can see, increases our health. Actually, the hamburger's decreasing our health. Oh, that's a rotten hamburger. Well, that's gonna come out the poop chute, not very pleasantly, but at least this water that we are drinking over here is a little bit of the cleanlier side, and we have been able to up those survival elements back to where they should be, making sure that, well, we don't die. But within this game, you have the ability, and this is honestly where the majority of your kills will be coming from, to brutally and mercifully, not mercifully, mercilessly, whatever way you want to call it, murder your opponents. You can, of course, be able to loot all these different areas as well. And actually, I'm going to show you guys, you don't, oh, hello, that's some sulfur. That's actually really good because there's like a whole crafting system within the game as well. That's something that we need to craft: explosives. Yes, explosives are craftable. You guys know me. Get out of it, you freaking spiders. You guys know me though. I like me a little bit of explosives, but when it does come to slashing these enemies, hold on, there's a little bit of loot up here as well. I do not want to be leaving this behind. When it does come to slashing the enemies, well, there's a variety of ways you can do it. Right now, we're using one of my favorite melee weapons, the lightsaber, which literally not only does some very dope damage, but also sends out, like, whenever you get, like, a hit on something, and I can show that off to you guys really quickly over here. And also, here's the thing. You guys can also, like, find a lot of things like these barrels out here, right? They can actually be destroyed. There's, like, a main way of collecting supplies. Like, you can destroy these cars over here, and they will end up ultimately dropping loot. But, for example, this lightsaber and its slashing ability, it sends out those, like, freaking energy bolts in random directions whenever you do successfully get a hit, which does make for some pretty juiciness. But why don't we go ahead and mix it up to my favorite shotgun rain? Some stay dry, these zombies feel the pain. Shotgun rain. Oh, baby, does that feel good? That might just be me being on fire, though. The fire doesn't feel good. Definitely not that. Over here, though, we actually have another pretty cool weapon of ours, our clean laser blade. Yeah, we've built up a nice little steady stockpile of a couple of different weapons that, you know, excel in their own different ways. All these weapons, of course. Yeah, I know, dude. It's not like they're zombified, you dingus. They can't protect the people any longer. Well, obviously not. They are zombies. They are part of the problem, trying to eat our faces. All right, well, that's enough of that. Let's go over to our pistol, because that is actually another thing. I can actually go ahead and showcase to you guys a little weapon arsenal over here. And you guys can see this does also count like all these clothes and different armors that we have found. And hey, we just hit level 12, so I can actually go ahead and equip some very nice things over there. We got like a crossbow over here. Why don't we go ahead and showcase off that bad boy for a little bit? Kalashnikov 47 we could showcase off a little bit as well. We should have a baseball bat. I haven't used that baseball bat in a minute, man. That was a little bit lower level dude, because there's a leveling system that goes along with all of this as well. For now, though, let's continue collecting some of this and making our way, because right now we're searching for our wife, and this is like the town where our house used to be, because, well, we don't know where she is, and we're trying to get to the bottom of that, because obviously, ooh, a little bit of a dodge boost. I think that's actually a special power activated. Ow, not by the fire. Oh, we have found home, just as I was saying. Anna, my gorgeous wife, are you a zombie yet? Please don't be zombie yet. Oh, there is a note. Hello, note. Dear John, something terrible happened. I've got no signal here and I can't contact you. I'm really worried about Andy. our child. I need to go pick her up from school. Come and find us as soon as you get back. I'm frightened. Exclamation point. Anna. Well then, she wrote a note. I'm guessing a zombie can't do that, so there's still hope that she could be alive. And that's the thing, this entire game does have this storyline going throughout it, and this is kind of like a pretty main component of it. You know, we're trying to find our freaking family because we woke up kind of just like on our own in this like factory way back in chapter 1. Oh baby, this crossbow is very automatic. I enjoy this crossbow, but I'll go ahead and loot this. But like we are saying, you do have the ability to search and collect for supplies, weapons, and equipment through a variety of methods, such as, I mean, opening up anything that does have the little, like, openable area to it, or you can even go ahead and hit things like that car that we blew up over there, this barrel over here that I'm shooting, that honestly, I'll just go ahead, use a little bit of the melee upon, and we can get a variety of resources from it, like in that case, a little bit of wood. Now then, I did say that I wanted to show off a little bit of my Kalashnikov 47 here, so we will do that, because as you guys can see, we do have kind of like 3 main weapons that we can cycle through. Our melee weapon, our kind of like more pistol-like weapon over there, kind of like lighter weight weapon along those lines. So you can also modify these bad boys too, which by the way, I believe I have a mod, yes sir, over here on our clean lightsaber, which I'll go back to being our melee weapon of choice. There you can see all the stats and whatnot associated with that jazz, but this bad boy has been able to pack a little bit of a powerful punch. But all right, let's continue going after it. Ooh, piece of loot. We're trying to find a goddamn family. Very awesome. Because, well, I mean, from what she was saying, I think they may be like down at school. Oh, Elite Raven! Get out of here, Raven! No, back, foul beast, back! Okay, well, as you guys can see, another very powerful enemy that we came across wasn't able to stop us. Hello! But it was able to give us a little bit of loot. A level 14 bloody revolver. Oh, dude, that's I think that's the first revolver you've ever found. Well, hot dog, color me interested. Hello, school bus. Oh! There's a lot of enemies on this school bus. Hello, microchip. I'll be taking you, but dang, all right, note to self. Be careful, you can get mugged on the school bus. And also set aflame. The school bus is not up to safety standards. I might need to report this to the authorities. Oh, and the music gets intense. Again. And I'm hearing a lot of zombie noises too, which isn't necessarily the best thing either. You know what? I'm not feeling relatively prepared. I know that we gotta continue looking for her, but why don't we go return to the refuge, actually, which is one of our 2 base locations that we kind of can do a variety of things within there, kind of like our homes for now. We will flee. Don't worry, wifey. I'm still coming after you. Okay, no need to worry, but this is kind of a little place that we get to call home. You know, once you do reach this point, I'm not going to spoil how you get to the refuge and get to the camp, but it is a location that you do come across, and once you do, they both kind of serve as their own versions of home base, and we'll kind of go over the differences in the 2, what exactly they can do. But I do want to show off that, check this out, in the refuge, you have the ability to do R&D. You can literally research like upgrades over here. Now here you can see we actually have to upgrade our refuge to level 2 first, meaning that we can literally upgrade our stuff as well and make it more powerful. And over here, we have the ability to even like renovate these things. We can like craft these stations to like have custom looks to them and be even better. And oh, hold on, did not mean to click that already. We also have like some sort of a material pack over here that we can even purchase with some of the in-game currency we get through just playing the game, some of this silver. There's also gold as a secondary currency that do I still have any gold left over? I may have blown through all of it. No, we still got 60 of it. Still got 60 of it, so we can go and blow that on some valuable things as well. But for now, why don't we start a little bit of research? Because with the help of some of those raw resources that we find out and about, we can actually, that one increases our defense, this one reduces our research time, and that one increases food and water drop rate. I'll go with a little bit of the mech chest plate. We will start that research, and it is currently underway. So within 1 minute, we should be able to have that unlocked and have some pretty cool stuff going on. And now, why don't we go and actually show off where the camp is actually a little bit on the dope side as well, because the camp, again, it serves a very similar purpose to that of the refuge, but it's a little bit distinct as well. Check it out. Look at all of these carrots over here. Oh, hey, get out of here. Get out of here, bugs. No, shoot. Oh my God, there's a snake. Get out of my crops, you snake. Anyways, we gotta exterminate these dang things, because as you can see, farming is a very hostile practice here. It is a very essential component. Oh my goodness gracious, is that fertilizer? Can their entrails serve as fertilizer? Because let me just say, that is looking a little bit iffy. But here's how we can kind of like help our crops grow. You know, because you can actually, oh, check this out. We're up to like 2 carrots over there. I should have some crops like elsewhere throughout this camp, because I'm not gonna lie, I collected some of them earlier. But you can actually grow all these different things, and it gives you the ability to kind of like use this camp as a bit of a farming zone. Hey, check this out right over here, actually. Oh, this thing needs watering. Dang it, the crops continue to grow. Oh, these crops are gonna be ripe after 1 hour. Ah, so close to ripeness, but this is actually a location where you can actually like farm and stuff, which is really freaking cool that the camp allows you to kind of, you know, grow some necessary resources that can kind of help keep you alive, with the help of apples down here, with the help of carrots that, well, are very spooky looking. This one we just have to water, so that's nice. They're gonna be ripe, as you can see, after 1 hour. Says that one's growing, says that one's growing. But yeah, you guys can see that we can actively farm. And there we went from 1 to 2 carrots. 1 to 2 carrots. Oh, good. We're done disinfecting these things from all the bugs. The bugs have kind of bugged off a little bit. I'm sorry, I had to do it. And, yeah, we'll just continue making sure that everything is growing nicely. Oh, no, we had to exterminate around this one. It's all good. It's all good. They just bring resources to me, and then I kill them. It's a win-win. Speaking of resources, let's make sure to grab some of these bad boys just kind of lying oot and a boot. Also, check this out, man. There's a whole bunch of Easter eggs throughout this game as well. And, oh, that guy just took a munch of that bug over there. And, well, I don't think I can talk to him at the moment. But this guy's name is actually Bear. He's actually a bit of a famous bear. It's a little bit of an Easter egg, a little bit of a reference to the famous survivalist that, dude, even I remember through freaking like TV shows and stuff. Mr. Grill of the Bears himself, I believe, was the name. But today, guys, we have a quick little overview of the camp and what it does have to offer. Let me just go ahead and make sure that we continue collecting in some of these areas as well. And why don't we go and actually show off something that isn't necessarily as much on the survival side here in the camp, but something that we can do from this camp. You guys can see that this motorcycle is trying to talk to us. It has 3 bubbles. But if we click on those bubbles, we can actually go, and there's a variety of kind of like side game modes that the game offers through the camp and through the refuge. This is the entrance to Zombie Annihilation, which if we go ahead and click that question mark, says each entry costs 1 motorcycle key, which we don't have at the time being, which can be exchanged with season points. You can attend the zombie base to get mastery EXP and increase the mastery level. Higher mastery level means more supplies, chance to obtain a zombie lair maps after the fight. Supply boxes may contain purple or gold units. There are 4 kinds of units providing different active skills when equipped. It costs 3 keys to blitz when mastery reaches a level 5. And if we make our way a little bit over here, there's also a black SUV that serves as the entrance to a little thing known as the Alt Challenge, which we actually have 2 attempts for. You cannot bring any supplies and you gotta stay away from the poison fog. Why don't we go and give this bad boy a go at level 40, which we do not quite yet have. But hey, we're at level 12. We're making our way towards there. But that's the thing. This is a game that does have that storyline, does have that chapter mode going through a lot of it, but it also does through the camp and through the refuge that you unlock after completing certain chapters give you the ability to do more than that. And while you can obviously continue with the storyline, continue doing the chapters, and even have the ability to replay certain chapters as well, a feature that is available over here at the refuge. If you follow me over to this little magical yellow looking portal thingy mabob, you can see that you have the opportunity to pick through which chapters that you want to do, and you can also go ahead and just kind of continue doing the chapters that you left off on and continue progressing, because again, there are more and more chapters, or you can just go and replay some chapters that you have done in the past. Regardless though, it does give you that freedom, which is really freaking dope, that you can actually replay things. So that's actually what we were doing, because we're not currently on a level 4, but a little bit earlier we actually were just doing a replay of chapter 4 a little bit there at the beginning. It does utilize a little bit of this stamina over there, which you guys can see. We are currently at 200 out of 200 on there. Pretty dang generous, giving us a good chunk to work with. But we could go, you know, restart the thing from the dang beginning, and we also get a chance at getting some different materials that we could utilize, such as coins, which are pretty valuable, or standard weapon tools, all these types of jazzes. And the portal next to that is the entrance to the special tasks, where there are different missions that you could do, and the rewards are chances at these things. You only have a couple of chances to do these, but and a couple of them are only open on certain days as well, as you are seeing down there. And on top of that, there is even more. But wait, Billy Mays here, there is more as well. Follow me over here to this little hidden away corner, and you might be able to see the Endless Abyss. And the Endless Abyss does give us the opportunity to get some pretty kicking rewards by the looks of it, along with an L5 reward if we reach the Endless Abyss level 5. By the looks of it, we're currently on level 1 but you do need to complete chapter 10 to unlock the Endless Abyss. But why don't we actually head back, because here's that season's reward thing as well. There is this little bit of a season pass actually that you are seeing here. There's obviously the free one that goes along with it, and there's also an elite one, and you get a variety of rewards just by doing different missions available here. We're currently on week 2 of these missions. You guys can see a couple of those that we do have in progress. They are pretty generous by giving us a good chunk of them to work with, and you get a variety of things. You get EXP points, and you just get normal points over there. We have about 60 of those bad boys, and guess what? They can be used to exchange for all these cool different things over here, like a clean laser blade, for example, a couple of different weapons, couple of pretty fancy looking things, especially once you start reaching certain season levels, like 70, 80, dude. You could get like the Huntress follower, cannon units, that red super rare. Oh my god, look at how powerful that dang thing is. And a chance of 1 to 2. Oh, I want that. So we're going to continue to try to stockpile these points over here. I'm leaning a little bit towards trying to go out and actually knock out some of these special ops things that we do have going on. So with that in mind, why don't we go and try to get ourselves a little bit of EXP in chapter 6, which I have yet to do, may I say. So it's going to be a little bit of a new area for us to be checking out as we are raiding the tombs. I'm not sure what to expect. I do know that we can go ahead and break some stuff, and oh, things are coming out of it and dropping cereals and rice looking things, which I will take, I suppose. Now, as much as I'd love to continue breaking these, I want to kill things. I want the EXP. I want to reach level 15. Fair art is out, dear enemies. Oh, baby, let's activate that shield and let's get to slicing and dicing with the help of this light saber to continue getting some of that EXP. We also do have up here, as you can see, some perk points that we could utilize to get some very nice boosts over there. We just got 1 perk point to go. Now we got to spend 10 points at the previous tier, so we can't do that yet. But anger increases our crits. Well, well, well. That ain't too shabby. Let's bring out the Kalashnikov 47 and be ready to have a little bit of fun. And throughout the song, you might be like, Star, why is there a dinosaur following you? Well, as soon as I go ahead and mow down a couple of these enemies over here, get out of here, you mummy-looking dudes, I'll go ahead and let you know exactly why, because there's a pet system in this game as well. And if you guys follow me, you can actually see over here, there is this pet tab. Currently, we actually have 5, including this panda cub that we might go ahead and swap on in and have some fun with this guy. But if you guys see, we have 5 different pets available here. We can sell them, we can fight with them, we can do a lot with them. And how can you acquire these? Well, one which way you can do that is through a little thing known as pet boxes that can be acquired through a variety of in-game gameplay methods. We currently have 3 common pet boxes to be exact, and we can unlock those. And hey, I think, I don't know what we just got because it did not pop up, but we are unlocking these bad boys, and I'm assuming as soon as we go back to the pet tab, we will be seeing some of our new doggos. And it appears that we just got 3 cute mutts with a variety of different skills, which is pretty cool. But then you can do things like buy these with in-game currency, whether that be silver or gold. You can actually get some of these bad boys and a variety of like pretty powerful ones as well. You can get them through boxes like that. You can earn boxes. Actually, it is, I saw it should be an upcoming season pass reward for us, so that is something that we can be working towards. But definitely the pet system is very cool, and especially since we've been able to find some pretty decent pets to start off with. Things are looking Millhouse. Oh my god, back it up. Now the extra good news is you guys might be able to see, we got to reload our gun and make sure to keep it looking good. But the good news is we have 4,000 bullets, because through a lot of, actually one way that we have been getting a lot of these, and I will show that off in just one moment after we mow down a couple more cowboys. Get out of here, cowboys. Is well, through the ACHV achievements. And over here you guys can see a lot of these completed achievements we have done, and completing achievements will grant you rewards. And that's why we have 40 first aid kits over there. We actually have, I've been stockpiling a lot of this other first aid kit, these Warzone med packs that restore even more HP than our normal med packs. I'm kind of saving those up for when the going starts to get extra tough, but that's just like one of the things we've been able to acquire through that, and tons of ammo to go along with it.
Such a huge space below the church.
And apparently a huge space below the church.
It's terrifying down here. The survivors wouldn't be safe in a place like this.
Yeah, dude, they probably wouldn't. It was the giveaway. The 500 zombies we've seen so far. Like, please tell me what gave it away, my guy, because I'm not 100% sure. Could have been anything. Could have been anything. Oh, is that Poppy? Hello, Poppy. Survivor's dog. Woof. Whimpers. Hey, buddy, you haven't turned like the rest of them. Woof, woof. Oh, you're a fighter, aren't you? Why don't you come with me? It's not safe here. Woof. 1 pet received. And would you look at that, just through doing some in-game shenanigans, just by adventuring and questing, we actually have gotten a cute pup. Now, I'm sorry, cute pup. You ain't cute enough. I'm going back to my dinosaur over here because, dude, it's a freaking mini dinosaur, man. I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry. Mini dinosaurs are freaking dope. Yeah, don't mind me just kind of being attacked by this giant bug for some reason. Hello, don't mind me. I was just doing another chapter. Okay, it's got a Jesus. Yeah, this is another thing that occurs sometimes in the game. You go through these ginormous boss battles. Look at all the health this thing has up above. That is its health bar. It's summoning friends. It's body slamming me. Oh no, I don't like this. And then sometimes some of the more powerful enemies will callous, where they get this kind of like extra yellow health bar. You actually need to, you need to like physically damage it with a melee weapon, otherwise it will not do anything. Luckily, I got some pretty good armor and a pretty killer weapon right now, so don't mind me, I'm literally inside of this thing, and this is actually really good because every one of these lightning bolts after they get spit out, oh my goodness gracious, that is a lot of enemies. It looks like every single one is hitting this right now, so let's activate every power we have. Go into power overdrive, and we will bring death, doom, and destruction upon this bug, and also its little bug brethren as well. Exit the crypt. Nah, not yet, chief. Also, what up? Who are you, my guy? Save me, quick, I don't want to get eaten. We rescued a special survivor. Oh, well, that's actually the third survivor we've saved, but a special survivor? I'm kind of intrigued to see what makes this lad so special. Was it because he looked a little bit like Jesus? Yeah, check it out. He's just like over here chilling in our refuge now. What you got, chief? What are you? Oh, hello. He has some really good, nice stuff over here. That was a double whammy. Really good, nice stuff. He has some really good stuff over here that he's selling. So it looks like we literally saved a survivor that comes back to our refuge and serves as a little bit of like a shop that we could talk with. Dude, it's actually wicked cool. And with level 15 being a hit, the time is here for us to attempt some of these special operations. And the scientist says that this floating platform is a lot of experimental tech. Like floating? He told me to take a few samples back for R&D. Sure thing. How do I do that by chance? Ooh, okay. Well, there's some more floating things and some zombies. Are they just gonna be coming towards me, or do I need to be coming towards them? There's like a certain way that I gotta go. Okay. So I think what I gotta do is just try and like fend off this platform, and oh my god, robot dogs! They're sending the kitchen sink my way, man. They want me dead. They got it all. Well, I also have an AK-47, so I got quite a little bit to mess with as well. Oh no, I hear spiders. That's all good. Kalashnikov 47 deals with spiders very effectively. Dogs! Hold up. Let's definitely not die here. Ah, use my shield. That will hopefully protect me a little bit. Oh, we gotta kill that little dude. Oh, way in the back. We got this way opening up. Is that a droid? Oh my god! It's the dude from Star Wars! Dude, these Easter eggs are freaking on point. That looks like freaking BB-8. Was that his name? Oh my god, dude. That is amazing. He's even making the beep boop noises. Oh, I'm sorry, my guy. To increase the income of resources. Nah, dude, I'm good. I don't need to increase the income of resources. I was about to say, like, I died? I just beat the poop out of BB-8 over there. No. I think that we're good. Is this, oh, a door has opened. Was that the mission? Have we conquered it? Woo! Was that it? Did we, like, conquer that properly? Did we get some of these things? Oh, you know why? I guess that is, like, the two things that a lot of the enemies over there were dropping. So, in a way, that is kind of what we were getting. I think we won that. We had like a portal to get out of there, but either way, there you guys have it. A bit of a taste of Fury Survivor Pixel Z. Like I'm saying, in case you guys want a full series going from the top, I'm more than happy to start up a brand new one and actually, you know, take this step by step and showcase off to y'all exactly how the progression goes and seeing just how far we can go as well. But with that is a little taste of the game from the point where we are at and a lot of what it does have to offer. And again, you guys can download this game for yourselves through those links at the very tippity top of the description. It is available on Android and iOS a super dope free mobile survival game that you should definitely start your shenanigans with as well, because I've been having some dang good shenanigans, and I can only imagine the types that you guys can get yourselves into. And also, really quickly, huge thank you again to Fury Survivor Pixel Z for sponsoring the video and supporting the channel. I genuinely do appreciate it a ton. But that's gonna go to wrap it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one. See ya.